together have 23,000 inhabitants, almost half the population of the plateau. This retired math teacher sells his farm produce to Israeli tourists in Russian, if necessary.
Grape jam with tahina, tahina with cherry, plum jam, pomegranate jam, honey. 30 plus 30 in maths, that's 50, isn't it?
But when asked what he thinks has changed here since the law, which exactly 40 years ago established the Israeli jurisdiction and administration of what used to be a strategic Syrian territory that was conquered by Israel in 1967, he would only chat about what is seen and experienced, not what is decided within the arcane secrets of power.
Annexation doesn't interest me. It's dirty politics. This said, of course, everything has changed for the better. Israel has also changed since then. Roads, houses, towns and villages, everything. That's progress.
Mount Bental dominates Kibbutz Merom Golan, the first amongst the 33 settlements that have been established in the wake of the Six-Day War. This is where live the 87-year-old Yehuda Harel and his wife Tzipora. They have 5 children and 16 grandchildren. Sitting for a coffee and cakes prepared by Tzipora, we talk about the past and the present with the man who was involved in all the campaigns, starting from the law of the Golan to the law that stipulated the need for a referendum before any withdrawal from the area, to the creation of settlements and the demonstrations against any hypothetical withdrawal from the disputed region.
Menachem Begin's ideology was Eretz Israel, the land of Israel, as defined by the British Mandate. The Golan wasn't part of it, it was our project, not Begin's. What influenced him was the emotion aroused by the imminent evacuation of the Sinai communities. The law was important, but not as important as the creation of 33 communities. It wasn't supposed to change things, but to ensure things wouldn't change for the worse. In my opinion, good things don't happen with this law or that government. I believe in bottom to top and slow growth.
Things have evolved slowly here, with an average population growth of just 3%. It's not much, but that's about to change, according to the authorities. The government is expected to convene here in the Golan on December 26 with one ambitious objective: to double the Jewish population of the Golan by the end of the decade, by creating 2 new settlements, by initiating the massive construction of housing units, and by promoting employment. So we went to see the chairman of the regional council. He was in a meeting.
People want to settle here. The problem is that, at the moment, I don't have a single free plot. Nothing. Everything has been grabbed.
Most people want to live in Tel Aviv. Plus, you don't need most people. We only need good and strong people.
It's not fair to say to the bus driver, I got on, stop, close the doors. I feel claustrophobic. Our great outdoors will be preserved. We'll hardly harm the environment. What's the Israeli dream? A beautiful villa with a garden on 5,000 square feet, good schools, nature, clean air, good friends. It's here.
We're starting to build our house there.
In front of the RLs, to the rhythms of Nawar el-Hassan, a Syrian singer who sought shelter in Lebanon, Druze from Majd al-Shams built the heart of the Vandenberg's house, the anti-missile shelter of reinforced concrete. The house itself will be made of wood. The home keys in a year. As for a vision for the Golan, some are loath to predict the future.
When asked what they want, a lot of people tell you, I'd like something new like before the traffic jams, before the skyscrapers.
Others are looking onto the immediate future, such as the cabinet meeting in the Golan Heights in less than 2 weeks.
We've offered to hold a cabinet meeting in the synagogue. We'll set up a tent for them.
En Kshatot, Spring of the Arches, with its ornamental Torah Ark, a synagogue destroyed 1,300 years ago by an earthquake,